Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Next Man Up, where we have average guys sharing their average takes on all professional sports. I'm your host, Matthew Russo. I'm here with our other co-host, Sean Olschiffer. We have two guests today coming with us on the show. We have one reoccurring guest. We have Mr. John Healy. John, say hello.
What's up?
And we have a new guest today. He is the host of Everything in Moderation podcast that he does with Sean as well. Go give that a look. We'll put the link in the description if you're watching on YouTube. Christian DeLuca is here with us today for the first time. Christian, say hi.
Hi, everyone. My name's Christian, Chelsea fan, San Diego Padres, big boxing fan, love watching the UFC, and a women's volleyball enthusiast.
Who isn't women's
back real quick. Everything in Moderation is running a contest. We did like a bracket of celebrities that could be president. If you guys follow our Instagram and you like complete a bracket, you can win a $25 Amazon gift card.
Wow. So that's actually an easy. I might actually do that. That's an easy incentive for me. But yeah, go give that a look. I'll probably end up doing that after we film this because I don't have class for it a little bit. But let's get right into it, boys. We are talking about the Champions League today. The draws are out. The round of 16 is over. We have moved on to the round of 8. And we got some interesting matchups. We got some favorable matchups for myself and Christian being Chelsea supporters.
But we have favorable matchups just for soccer fans in general.
I think, I agree. So let's get into it. The first legs kick off Tuesday, April 6th. We have Man City going up against Dortmund. The first game will be played in England. Guys, what do we think about this one? I'll open the floor up before I give any opinions of my
own. I love this matchup, and my heart is torn between who I want to win this one, because I really want to see Man City make it to the final. I think them versus Bayern would be the best final, like as a general soccer fan, that we could watch. And Guardiola
might be the only person in the world who wants that.
Guardiola needs a dub, but the baby Jesus Jr., Gio Reyna, is on Borussia Dortmund, and Haaland and Sancho, and they're just such a good young team. And I think if they win a Champions League, or at least they make it far, they're not going to leave, and that can be the new super team. So I really don't know who I want to win. I think Man City's got the edge on it, though, but Haaland can turn something on a dime. So I want to toss up, but I'm going City, one goal. They beat them by one goal.
One goal for City. Yeah, I'm going City as well. I don't want them to win. I think they will. Dortmund's out of form. Haaland is pissed off in general about how the team is performing at this moment in the league. They're out of form. They have the potential to do it, but I think a Guardiola team can keep them at bay when they're in bad form. They're not. Man City are rolling their way to potentially another Premier League title. That no one stopped them so far, and I don't think they're going to stop their good form with the Dortmund team, who looks like they're not really figuring it out at this moment. I think City will get a decent advantage in the first leg. Maybe they'll give a little bit of hope to Dortmund in the second leg, but I think City's going to edge it out. I'm going to say 2 goals instead of 1, just to be a little different. Sean, I think they have a little bit more of an advantage in terms of taking bad form teams.
I think they just got to look at Dortmund's last match in the Champions League with Sevilla. That was a really hard-fought win on aggregate. And, I mean, I think that Man City is just way too good, just has way more tools. And Sean's dream of Dortmund becoming a super team will never come true, because they will always be a feeder club. And Haaland will probably go to some big team, but it would be interesting to see Haaland in the Premier League, so that would be pretty cool. I'm going to say City wins on aggregate 4-2.
Yeah, I think that City's going to probably steamroll this a bit. I don't think Dortmund actually has a chance. They played Sevilla, who are, I think, one thing that we've conclusively learned from the last round is that Spanish teams are garbage. And the Spanish league is horrific. And Sevilla, first leg, gave them a game. I mean, sure, Dortmund won, but I think Man City is going to steamroll this game. I'm sure Haaland will probably bag a few goals, but City just going to completely control the game. I wouldn't even be surprised if Haaland doesn't even score, to be honest with you. City are just too good. They're on for the quadruple. They
Yeah.
they're gonna win the league, probably gonna win the Community Shield, probably gonna win the FA Cup. No offense, Chelsea fans, and they might win the Champions League. There's no shot. I hope Dortmund wins, but
That FA Cup match is gonna be so. It's gonna be annoying to watch. Chelsea are gonna be obviously not favored in that, but yeah, it looks like. I mean, I don't think unless Dortmund spring into form right out of the gate, I think that's City's take. We can move on to the next matchup in that day. Real Madrid taking on Liverpool. I personally think this is the biggest toss-up in the in the quarterfinals legs. I really still don't know who is going to win that. Hazard is going to be out for that game. Ramos is a 50-50. So they're a bit hurt. They're in good form in the league. I don't know. That one really is a toss-up, especially with the guy like Jurgen Klopp managing. So I don't know who's going to win. It's going to be whoever wins. It should be like a 1-goal situation. Whoever it wins.
I could definitely see that. I think that at the moment, Real Madrid, while not having a superstar man like they usually do, that like one that just sticks out, it's actually helping them in a way. They're working better as a team. And I think that Liverpool's been having some issues in the league this year. Obviously, the Champions League is a different scenario. But, I mean, hey, if Ramos is out, yeah, it does become a little bit more of a toss-up. But if he could get himself in there and be healthy, I think that he and the rest of the Real Madrid defense has enough to shut down Liverpool and get like a 1-goal advantage, like you said, Matt.
yeah, I think that it's tough because Liverpool are a bit garbage, but then the Spanish league is a bit garbage. So it's like, what really are we? So I think it'll be tight, but I think Liverpool would be too fast. Well, yeah, it's just, I mean, it's like a good bad, or no, it's a bad good. I don't know.
Whose pile of shit is better? I don't know.
Yeah, exactly. So I think Liverpool will be too fast for Real Madrid. I mean, they're old. I don't think that they're going to be able to keep up with Liverpool's press and stuff like that. But I think Liverpool win.
How old is Sergio Ramos now? Is he like 30s?
32?
32? 33?
33? Yeah, something like that.
That's pretty old for soccer. Yeah.
4.
I'm also going to go with Liverpool. I'm taking Liverpool for 2 reasons. Number one, I just don't want to see Real Madrid win another one. They've had enough for like this little bit. They can wait a few years till they get really good again. And number 2, the like actual real reason, Liverpool, very, very on the edge whether or not they're actually going to make it to the Champions League through the league next year. Their best shot is to win the Champions League. So
Chelsea,
I think they're throwing everything into the Champions League. Like the league, they're going to keep trying, but they know that's not as good as a shot. Like they're going all in on the Champions League.
Makes sense.
Yeah, because they're not going to win the league. I mean, they struggle to score against even like mid-table teams at this moment in the league. So
Liverpool are garbage. Oh, they're so bad. Have you seen it? I watched them last game. Holy Jesus!
They can't. They simply can't score. So it's going to. I think I think after we've talked through this now, I think I'm going to lean. If Ramos can play, I'm going to lean Madrid just because they haven't found a way to really. They can't score right now. So if Ramos isn't there, then maybe the talent breaks through because they're great players, and the defense won't be as good with Ramos not captaining the back line. But if he's there and he's healthy, Klopp's going to have to be really creative, and maybe it's going to be a switch of formation or something. But if Ramos is there, I'll probably lean Madrid taking the matchup. Klopp's going to have to get creative. He's going to have to get creative because these guys can't score right now. I don't know if it's Salah. Maybe Salah needs to move to a different position at this moment. Maybe he needs to be more central than on the wing. I have no idea, but they need to get creative and they need to find a way to score because Real Madrid can't like they can score, but they don't really have that superstar like Christian was saying that like Hazard is out. Thank God he doesn't need surgery, because if he needed surgery, I remember Sean, you sent that thing to me. The doctor said if he needed surgery, he'd probably never play soccer again. So thank God it's not a surgery situation, because that's like career-ending stuff at this point if he gets another surgery. But enough fanboying and simping. Let's move on to the Wednesday matchups. We have Bayern Munich going up against PSG. I'm going to let Sean take this one because I already know what Sean's opinion on this is. If you watched our last episode on the Champions League, you all know what Sean's opinion on this is. So, Sean, PSG, Bayern Munich. The first game is being played in Munich. Go.
So this is the matchup that I'm most excited for as a soccer fan. I think this is going to be so good. Neymar's supposed to be fit again. He's about to sign his new contract until 2026. So he's going to be pushing hard to show that
his sister's birthday is over.
Yeah, his sister's birthday is over. Now he's got like 5 more years of birthdays that he has to plan on how to skip.
I knew Christian would get a chuckle out of that one.
I'm trying to pull up this thing I found. I saw it earlier, and I was just absolutely flabbergasted by it.
The Norwich Wallard.
Well, yes. But here's what it is. So league goals scored in Europe's top 5 leagues right now. We got like 26, 26, 27, going all the way up to 33. These are all duos, like Lukaku and Martinez, Messi, Griezmann, Mbappe and Keane, 33, 31, 31. Then at the top of the list, we got Lewandowski by himself with 35 goals.
Who's number 2 on the list?
Lukaku and Martinez with 33.
Are you sure? I'm pretty sure it's Rashford and Fernandez, but I'll give that one.
I don't believe they play in the Champions League, Healy.
Oh, the Champions League.
I don't believe they play there.
I thought you meant in general.
No.
Yeah, it's league play.
This is league play, like top 5 leagues.
That's what I heard. Oh, gotcha.
Like Lewandowski, this man is on a tear. He was pissed last year when he got snubbed at the Ballon d'Ors, and he basically, as Will O'Connell would say, he took that personally. And
I think a more prolific celebrity said that, but go on.
I don't know who else said that.
Michael Jordan.
But yeah, Lewandowski, I honestly don't know if any team in the world can stop Lewandowski right now. Like, he is just red hot. He's been red hot all season. We haven't seen this since Messi scored 91 goals in a calendar year in like 2011, 2012. Lewandowski's on fire. I don't think anybody's stopping him. PSG, they're going to have a good attack. They're definitely going to get some goals in versus Bayern because they've been a little leaky, but Lewandowski is just going to single-handedly outscore PSG.
Yeah, I mean, he's not only scoring, but he's making his wingers and his midfielders better. And like, he's incorporating like Leroy Sané. What a stint he's having at Bayern Munich. Like, good Lord, like Lewandowski's like not only making himself better, he's making guys like Sané around him better. I'm gonna be brief because Sean pretty much summed it up for me. They've been leaky. They'll give up goals, but they're going to score because it's a relentless barrage with that team. And PSG aren't that great defensively, anyways. So they rely on Neymar and Mbappe to win them games by outscoring opponents. So yeah, Bayern for me all the way. Doesn't matter. They're gonna wipe.
I gotta say, Lewandowski is a little like taxes. You know it's coming, but you can't stop it.
Right.
So he so I mean, this man is just like as Sean said, he literally just said, "Fuck it, I'm going to just spaz this year, and I'm just gonna score more goals than everyone combined." So I just think overall, Bayern's team is just way more complete from the back to the goalkeeper to offense, everything. I mean, but like you can't count PSG out. They have Mbappe. They still have Icardi, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. If Icardi ever needs to come on, if he doesn't start, but you know, Neymar, Mbappe, Di Maria. I like Verratti a lot. Verratti's a little pit bull.
Yeah, he's been developing.
And then I don't know if you know, but like there's a little storyline here too. It's going to be the Alcantara brothers facing off.
That's right.
Thiago and Rafinha. So that's pretty interesting. But if you look at PSG's defense, I mean,
Oh no, Thiago's on Liverpool now.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
That would have been good though. That would have
People forget that he's there, but he is there.
Yeah.
Garbage.
You know what? That's a great point. You do forget that he's there. You didn't at first. He was doing really well when he first got there, and he really got the team like in shape, like because the whole thing was pretty much around him. But like now you kind of like forget that he's there. You probably wish he was back in Bayern, to be honest.
Yeah, maybe he should come back. But if you look at PSG's defense, obviously Marquinhos is exceptional. But other than that, it's nothing much there.
Yeah, Chelsea kind of snagged their biggest guy.
They did, yeah. The Brazilian duo in the back. Now it's just Marquinhos. So I think that Bayern's gonna win. It's gonna probably be a very high goal scoring tie. So
Haters say soccer is boring, but you watch this tie and you're never going to say that.
This will not be boring. I can get there will be lots of goals scored in that.
You're going to blink and miss a goal.
Yeah.
I think that the problem is I think that PSG is beatable, but I don't think that Bayern's beatable. Like just in general, because like I mean, obviously Manchester United beat them a few times. What great games, and but I like Bayern Munich. I mean, they're just I've never seen anything. Not that I've never seen anything like it, but they're pretty intense. But I also have stake in this game. I have the Alaba center back card in FIFA, so I'm hoping that he gets upgraded.
So you need them to stop goals. That's
oh yeah, dude, his price like dropped so hard, like halved when the tie came out. I was so pissed. So I'm hoping Bayern go through, so I get like 1 million coins from him. That'd be nice. But yeah, I'm gonna take Bayern.
My man's like placing bets on like Wall Street bets on Alaba. Alaba is game stunk.
Alaba's priced to the moon.
Alaba is
AMC. Just to say one more thing about Bayern, when Bayern's on and like when they're the best team in the world, they're like the best team in the world by some freaking distance. Like whenever,
they're so good.
Like I remember their one run. I can't remember what year it was. I think it was after Chelsea won the Champions League. They just like viciously murdered every single team they came across. That was the year that they like absolutely sloshed Barca, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
They slashed them last year too on the way to winning the
Champions. Bayern's just like typical German mentality. Just get in, slice everybody up, look good doing it. Well, actually, don't look good doing it. Just do really simple stuff and then just keep moving.
Yeah, that's a great point. When they are the best team in the world, they're the best team in the world. Like and there's like not anyone close. It's kind of insane. So let's move on to the last matchup. We have Porto against the boys in blue, Chelsea. They will be playing the first leg in Porto. I'm going to sound off on this as a Chelsea supporter. I have watched every game since Thomas Tuchel has taken over. I was watching every game before that, but Frank Lampard era doesn't matter anymore. That late era is now over. I've been watching every game since Thomas Tuchel has been the manager, and it's Roman Abramovich is 100% right when he said all his firings are justified, because every single time someone gets fired, the locker room rejuvenates under the new coach, and they don't stop winning. Sometimes they're ugly wins, and sometimes it's a barrage, but they don't stop winning. It happens every time there's a new manager after a firing. You look at Mourinho, you look at Conte, you look at Sarri, you look at Lampard, you look at Tuchel. It's happened literally every time. You lose that locker room somehow, some way, because they don't like what you're doing for some reason, and they immediately leave form. The manager gets fired. They bring in another guy that the team likes, and they never stop winning. I don't know when it's going to happen for Tuchel, but whenever they fall out of form again and the whole locker room says, screw this guy, and he gets fired, it's going to happen again. I don't know when that will be. Hopefully that's years down the road, so that this team can actually develop and be good and one of the
Year and
best
a
in the
half.
world. What?
Year and a half.
Year and a half? Well, let's hope for that. But I'm going to take Chelsea, obviously. Porto's league is not even close to the competition that's in the English league, and Chelsea don't stop beating teams in the English league. Yes, Porto had a great victory in the Champions League, but I'm going to take form over recent results in this competition. Chelsea probably win by aggregate of 2 goals.
I'll take a crack at it. I'm gonna focus more on Porto just because, like Matt obviously described Chelsea very well. But there's like a couple key people that we should look out for of Porto. There's Musa Marega. If Usain Bolt played soccer like professionally at a high level, it would be Musa Marega.
There's another winger they have, right? Corona.
Yeah. So Morega's their striker. If you ever watch like anyone who's listening to this or watching, after this video, please go watch Musa Marega dribbling highlights. I swear to God, you will never see anything as beautiful as that. And I mean that very sarcastically. Man literally has cement for feet. But yeah, Jesus Corona, as Matt said, is very valuable, very versatile winger. And they have Felipe Anderson as well from West Ham, and Sergio Oliveira with set pieces and corners, free kicks, and everything. Some person to watch out for. And obviously Alex Telles. I know that I wanted him for Chelsea as a left back, but we got Ben Chilwell.
He's on United.
Oh, he's on United? Damn, man. I'm sorry, dude.
You're good. He's been shit, so.
All right. Well, then never mind. All right. Well, yeah, that's my conclusion there. I think that Chelsea could get this. It's going to be probably one of a more hard-fought win. I don't think it's going to be too easy.
I'm taking Porto.
Why?
Because in the theme of March Madness, I like an upset.
Yes,
What?
that's exactly what I was gonna say.
Yeah, and I think Porto win this.
You know what?
I think I watched. See, the problem with Chelsea is that I looked at your fixtures since Tuchel's came in, and I think you guys played United, Tottenham, and like Liverpool, and drew all of them except you won against Liverpool or something like that. And you guys haven't faced like a crazy good team. So if you guys win this game, it'll be good, but you guys won't get through the final. But I'm gonna take Porto. I am gonna ride the hype train until the hype train dies. I did the Felipe Anderson SBC for like $50K.
Oh, so your money horse. So that's what it is. You want the
well, no, I mean, I'm riding the hype train, man. You can't get mad. I'm riding the hype train. I'm a Chelsea hater, man. I'm a Chelsea hater.
Whenever my team does well, there's no hype train. It's unbelievable.
I'm a Chelsea hater. But also, I think you guys do have a chance of winning, obviously. But you guys have like West Brom, Crystal Palace, like Brighton. Like, how much you guys pay for those draws during the freaking Champions League? I don't know, but yeah, but I'll take Porto.
Sean.
Absolute certified Chelsea hater right here.
Let's go.
Except for Christian Pulisic, love him. Hate the rest of them. I do think Chelsea have a pretty good chance to win this, but screw that. We take logic out of this.
No, absolutely not. This is soccer.
We need a Leicester City, Loyola type Cinderella story, Porto hype train.
There's no
to the moon.
There's no sister
Porto
Jean
are winning the
FC Porto,
championship.
Sean. There's no sister
Anytime
Jean. Okay?
you get a manager that's going to call out the biggest teams in the world and say they're going to think we're bad and then we're going to beat them, I'm going to ride that fucking train all the way.
No, yeah, good for you.
Porto by 10 goals.
Let's go. Yes, let's go. I love it.
Yeah, well, I honestly hope that guy eats his words. That was quite a bold press conference to hold.
Those Portuguese men be pretty bold.
Yeah, well, what are you gonna do? But it's gonna be interesting. Hopefully, we get good matchups regardless. The only barrage I would love to see would be my team and maybe Bayern, just because they've been on a tear. So seeing them continue would be awesome. That'll do it for this episode of Next Man Up. Make sure you check us out on Instagram and Twitter at NextManUp05. Go download SportsMe and follow us at Next Man Up Sports Podcast. If you're watching this on YouTube, make sure to like and subscribe. If you're just listening, you don't see our faces, you should go to our YouTube. But if you're on there, spread the anchor around. We have Spotify and any other place you get your podcasts. We'll have Everything in Moderation's podcast in the description as well on the YouTube, because Christian has made an appearance today. Thank you so much for joining for the first time, Christian. And have a good one, guys.